Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Saya Siti FADHILAH binti ZAILANAN alias Mama FADHIL, and my registered number is G23A0201. Okay, so I would like to talk about ceiling. Location, Dewan UMNO bahagian Bachok, Pantai Irama, Kelantan. Introduction. Dewan UMNO bahagian Bachok, situated near Pantai Irama in Kelantan, is a strategic location for a mixed-use commercial and cultural development surrounded by a local community and within close proximity to one of Kelantan's most popular beach. The site holds strong potential to serve as a commercial hub while celebrating the rich heritage and traditional value of the region. Type: material use. This building use three types of ceiling: covered ceiling, plaster ceiling made from gypsum board, and suspended ceiling. Each type of ceiling is selected based on functionality and aesthetic value, with gypsum board commonly used for smooth finishes, covered ceiling for decorative effect, and suspended ceiling for easy access to service above. Okay, so I would like to tell you every detail about our site. For the ground floor RCP, so as you guys can see, overall the part is used suspended ceiling. Kecuali musola dengan utilities. So musola dengan utilities use plaster ceiling, and the next part is first floor RCP. So as you guys can see, every part all over the part is use plaster ceiling kecuali area meeting room, because meeting room use covered ceiling. Diorang nak kekalkan dia punya estetik dia punya meeting room tu, kekalkan dia punya nampak lebih mewah, dia letakkan covered ceiling. So the next part is I want to talk about small introduction for type of ceiling. Okay, covered ceiling. Ceiling with a pattern of sunken panels, usually in the shape of square or rectangle. Instead of being flat, it has a stylish grid-like design that makes the room look more elegant and spacious. It can also have height wires or lighting. However, it can be more expensive because it takes more work to build. The next part is plaster ceiling. A plaster ceiling refers to a ceiling finish made from a mixture of gypsum, lime, or cement applied wet and hardened into a smooth surface. It is widely used in residential, commercial, and historical buildings due to its aesthetic appeal and versatility. Plaster ceilings are commonly associated with classical or decorative interior design, but are also popular in modern architecture for their clean, seamless look. For the last one is suspended ceiling. Suspended ceiling, also called a false ceiling or drop ceiling, is a secondary ceiling that is installed below the main structural ceiling. It is suspended using a metal grid system, and lightweight panel or tiles are placed into the grid. So I want to talk about construction and installation for covered ceiling. So another suspended ceiling and false ceiling, I would like to pass to my team member. Okay. Covered ceiling, the first one, remove anything on the ceiling. Make sure all power is turned off and wires are safely covered. Second, measure and decide how big each box in the covered pattern. Mark line on the ceiling to show where each beam will go. Third, attach the first set of beam running across the marked line. If adding lighting, cut holes in the beam before attach them. Next, if design include drywall, cut panel and screw into place between the beam. May need to add extra wood support behind the drywall. The next one is cover nail hole or small gaps in the wood. Smooth it out with a putty knife and let it dry. The last one is apply stain to highlight the wood grain or paint the beam in your chosen color. After everything is dry, install features and do any touch up. Okay. I would like to talk about characteristic of covered ceiling. The first one, grid or box pattern. The most recognizable feature is the repeated square or rectangular sunken panel on the ceiling. The next one is elegant and luxurious look, often used to create a classy high-end. At depth and dimension, the layer design gives the ceiling a 3D effect, making the room look more spacious. Okay. The next one is benefit and challenge of covered ceiling. Benefit: an elegant, luxurious appearance, create depth and visual interest, customizable design, color, or light. Improve room acoustic. For the challenge, higher cost due to material and labor, require room with high ceiling, complex installation, need skill work, more effort to clean dust in corner. So that's all for me. So I would like to pass to my another team member. Thank you.
The next part is construction and installation for suspended ceiling. So the first one is decide on the tile pattern, either 2x2 or 2x4, as this will determine the material requirements. So next is decide on the height will be installed, minimum of 3 to 4 inches of clearance between the old ceiling and the new one. Next is attach the wall angles along this line at corners, overlap the pieces for inside corners and cut angle edges for outside corners. Next is place the wiring before putting the suspension wires using either 2x2 drop-in lighting features designed for this purpose. Next is cut suspension wires. Mark where the main teeth will go about 12 inches longer than the distance. This extra length helps with adjustment. So next is install suspension wires. Secure the wires using fasteners. Stretch each wire and bend it at a right angle where it meets the main T. So next is construction and installation for plaster ceiling. First step is clear the area and switch off power. Mark where each board will go on the ceiling. Next is measure and cut gypsum boards using a utility knife. Next is lift and screw the boards into the ceiling framework securely. Next is apply drywall, tape over joints and cover with joint compound, smooth it out evenly. And next is sand and touch up. Once dry, sand the joints until smooth. Reapply compound if needed. And last one is prime and paint the ceiling. Then install any ceiling fixtures or lighting. So next part is what is a suspended ceiling benefits. First is hide wires and pipes for a cleaner look. Second, improve acoustic by reducing noise. Third, easy access to system above the ceiling. And next is fire resistant material available. So the challenges when you suspend the ceiling is reduce ceiling height. Second is can be costly depending on materials. Third is moisture damage possible in humid areas. And the last is need maintenance if tiles sag or discolor. So for the plaster ceiling, what is the benefit is first one is highly durable and long lasting when properly maintained. Second is allow for detailed decorative molding. Third is offer good sound insulation, making rooms quieter. And last is naturally fire resistant, which adds safety. So the challenges when using plaster ceiling is can carry over time, especially with structural movement. Second is heavier than materials like drywall or MDF, requiring strong support. Third is take long to install due to drying and layering process. And the last is difficult to repair without leaving visible marks. And lastly, the characteristic of plaster ceiling have three. First of all is smooth finish. when they offers a seamless, polished surface ideal for painting and decoration. Second is a fire resistance. Gypsum plaster commonly used is naturally fire resistant. So the third, design flexibility, can be molded into the intricate shapes and patterns for decorative purpose. So the second part, characteristic for suspended ceiling, same, which is have three. First is modular design, made from grid system with removable tiles. Second is sound absorption. It, improve room acoustic using acoustic tiles. And the lastly is light integration, allows for seamless installation of lighting panels or vents. So that's all to me. Thank you.